This video is going to be about the New World Translation and the King James Version. Recently I've been receiving comments saying that there are hardly any differences between the New World Translation and the King James Version. Maybe only one verse. Well, this is just a real quick video to show you just a few. So first, let's go to Mathew 17, verse 21 in the King James Version. And it says, "Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting." Okay, so that was the King James Version. Now, let's look at the New World Translation. Matthew 17, verse 21. We can't. It's not there. I guess Jehovah's Witnesses have never heard of this scripture. Now let's go to Matthew 18, verse 11. And we're going to look at the King James Version. It says, "For the Son of Man is come to save that which was lost." Okay, now let's look at the New World Translation. Matthew 18 and verse 11. Once again, Jehovah's Witnesses don't know about that scripture. I wonder why. I guess the governing body doesn't want Jehovah's Witnesses to know the Son of Man came to save those that were lost. So now let's go to Matthew 23, verse 14. Okay, Matthew 23:14 in the King James Version first. And it says, "Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites! For ye devour widows' houses, and for a pretense make long prayer. Therefore ye shall receive the greater damnation." Now let's look at the New World Translation. Matthew 23, verse 14. Once again, a scripture Jehovah's Witnesses have no idea exists. I guess the governing body doesn't want them to know about hypocrites and Pharisees who take people's money, kind of like how they lie to everyone and take their money at the same time. Next, we're going to look at Mark chapter 7, verse 16. It says, "If any man have ears to hear, let him hear." And now let's look at the New World Translation. Mark chapter 7. Well, let any man who has ears except for Jehovah's Witnesses, because they can't hear this scripture because it's not in their Bible. Okay, next is Mark 9, verse 44 and 46. This is a twofer. So King James, "Where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched. And if thy foot offend thee, cut it off. It is better for thee to enter out into life than having 2 feet to be cast into hell, into the fire that never shall be quenched. Where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched." Okay, now let's look at the New World Translation. Mark 9, 44 is gone, and 46 is gone. Now, I guess the governing body thinks, because see, Jesus thought that was important. He said it, and he found it important enough to put in the Bible. But the governing body apparently know better than God. They know better than Jesus. They know they're the governing body. So they can say which scriptures are important and which are not. Okay, next one is Mark 11, verse 26 in the King James Bible. Now this is a good one. It says, "But if ye do not forgive, neither will your Father which is in heaven forgive your trespasses." I wonder what the New World Translation is going to say. Mark 11, it's not there. So Jehovah's Witnesses don't know that if they don't forgive people, if they disfellowship and shun them, then their Father in heaven will not forgive them. Now I could keep going. I could, because see, this was just a few verses in Matthew and Mark. I mean, I could keep going. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. I could keep going and going and going. There's more and more and more. In all, myself, I've found 41 missing scriptures in the New World Translation that the other Bibles have. 41, that's a lot. And that's just the missing ones. That's not including all the scriptures that they've changed words and changed the meaning. That it would take me months and months to make videos and videos of every single scripture that's different, because the New World Translation is a bad translation. It's completely different than all the other Bibles. That's what lots of people say. So people who say there's no difference, there's a big difference, I promise you. In the future, I'll make more videos showing you the difference, but I just wanted to real quick show you how different the New World Translation really is than the other Bibles. So, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.